I was told to stand up here. Did you see that? Well, first of all, thank you all. Thank you, Steph, for giving me an hour and 45 minutes to talk about the financial principles and how they... Oh, five minutes. Okay, I'll put this down. Well, I guess I'll just go straight to stewardship then. So thank you all for taking this moment to talk about this. I will not take an hour and 45 minutes. It may just be about 17. But actually, before I start talking about stewardship and the generosity of this community, let me talk about the word change and what we have gone through as a community over the past year, the past 2 years around, the pandemic restrictions and obviously the fire. And we've had to change, and we've had to make different decisions. You may have to have changed how you have volunteered and how you spent your time. We swarm the survivors. We've had to change our decisions to keep this awesome community going. But I'm a big fan of kind of this analogy of a rock. On one side of the rock, there's change, but on the other side of the rock, there's something that is constant. And in my short 10 years treasurer, be nice to me, my short 10 years treasurer, I have noticed two things that have been constant, even during these challenging times of change. One is that string that ties us all together has not even gotten, it's still there, but it's gotten thicker, and that string is the love we have for each other. And two, the thing that is unbelievable is the generosity of this community has been constant. And your guys' ability to support this community and this church have been fantastic. But I know some of you are out there like, well, Kevin, because I get asked this often. What happened to this program? What happened to this? Why haven't we done that? Well, obviously over the past few years, we've had to make some change in our decisions. But some things in those changes you may not have seen right in your face. For example, one, we're on TV right now, or they call Facebook now. Facebook, we're on Facebook. We basically built a studio in here. That was a change we had to invest in. We consistently have to invest in this awesome building. I could stay up here and talk about the parking lot for 45 minutes if you guys like to, but we won't. It's a topic du jour around here. And so the other thing that we have continued to do is to support this amazing staff. Let's just be honest with each other. The staff is actually the engine of this community. They fill in, they're like the mortar and the bricks. They fill in the things that hold it together. And we have consistently and constantly been able to support them during this season of change in our community. And third is what we have done together. Let's just look at last night, for example. That was awesome. The Fall Festival got together, got some barbecue. I got to hang out and laugh. It was a lot of fun. We have also kept doing our helping hands. We've done so much during this time of change because of the resources you all have been consistently and constantly bringing to us. This is my cheat sheet right here. Don't judge me right now. So, what's going to happen? We have shifted our lens a little bit. Lens over here from before pandemic fire is still there, but we have a new lens too. And we're going to invest in that lens. So we're bringing back programs. We're bringing back the things that you say, well, where'd they go? They're back. You saw it last night. So here's the ask. To be able to keep this thing going that we all so dearly love, I ask for your pledge. I ask for you to continue to pledge your resources, what you can give to this community. It is super duper easy. And I have another, actually, I lied to you. I lied in churches then. I have two asks. One ask is keep that going. Second ask is go on our website. Right in the middle of the page, there's a big black button that says pledge. Fill that out. If you don't want to go on the website, we sent an email, like Steph said earlier, that has, you can download it and all that. If you don't want to do that, you can email me, Mary, or Steph, and I'll email you that pledge form. If you want, there's printed out ones there too. We got you covered. Any way you want to work, we got it. But the pledge form is incredibly important to us, especially in the finance committee, because that helps us predict for next year. So we can do more. Finally, I have a challenge for you. A, if you haven't given, just think about it. This place is amazing. If you have consistently given through Simply Giving, which is super simple, just log in, you look at it, and you can change it or add it. I challenge you this year to think about just giving a little bit more. Not a lot, maybe 5-10%. Just sit at dinner table and think about it. Just because that 5-10% for those who've been giving all this time is game-changing for us. And if you're like me and my wife and my kids, we sit at the table like, well, how much should we give? There you go. There's my challenge to you. So thank you all. And I can't be the only one that thought that Steph was going to ask us all to do a trust fall today. I thought that was going to happen. I thought at one moment she was going to be like, okay, everybody, let's get in groups. But part of me is kind of disappointed it didn't happen. But thank you all. Thank you for your generosity, and God bless.
Thank you, Kevin.